Peter, Zapriya, and a number of others. They sat on the edge of our newly planted orchard. So the reason they've got extra fruit trees is because of what she felt God had shown her. They sat on the edge of our newly planted orchard and noisily entertained themselves. I kept watering the growing plants, prayed for the plant, the planter, and the matters which would come to my mind as I enjoyed the colder evening breeze, because apparently it's been very, very hot there. The kids suddenly shouted in delightful unison, "Look, Mummy, Jesus! See Jesus, Mummy?" I looked at my bunch of noisy makers and saw them pointing skyward. I couldn't see anything but responded by saying, "Say hi, Jesus. Give Jesus a big hug. Tell Jesus I love you." They screamed with delight. They laughed and giggled and clapped hands and kept pointing, waving and hugging. I kept squirting water and wondered if the children were having me on. After a few minutes, Lily, nearly 7 years old, came over from the house. She saw the children looking skyward and looked up herself. "Jesus," she screamed. "Mummy, see Jesus?" My eyes welled up with tears. "Oh, Jesus, thank you, thank you, thank you." Jesus was indeed very present with us in the fruit garden. It was in this very same spot a few years earlier that something similar happened. One evening, while Jason and I were in the prayer room, a child ran outside and returned again, calling the kids to see Jesus in the sky above the campus grounds. All of our children ran outside, and when they got to a certain spot, began to clap, dance, and fall to the ground in worship. Last year, on June 17th, while I battled for my life with COVID in the ICU in Vishakhapatnam, I was caught up in an out-of-body encounter and met Jesus. We were suspended in the sky above our campus grounds. In this encounter, I asked for forgiveness and healing. He gave my life back with 2 assignments: prepare for more babies and 2, plant more fruit trees. Last week, Jesus came to fellowship with my children and me in the fruit orchard that we had planted in obedience to this encounter. His mercies are new every morning. It's so exciting to see Jesus open the spiritual eyes of a new group of children in our home. Life is so fun under an open heaven. Nice,
wonderful testimony.
And this, yes, and that was then. Yeah, actually, when you move it, you can. It's one of those 3D photos.
Oh yes.
Look at them.
Probably should put my glasses on.
Okay.
Yes, it is. It's a 3D photo too.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The Life Foundation.
One apple and some hay.
One coffee. Thank you. It's an amazing story because you and I were just talking about that yesterday. That's what she.
And she had 2 books, children's books that are based on it, and they've taken one brand new book.
Yes. Well, I keep telling Melanie, plant fruit trees around the house.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She's planted some, but I think she should plant a lot more.
Are you going with Dad?
Something all along the perimeter, like a vine or whatever will grow out there. I mean, I used to plant grapes and passion fruit. You may as well use all the boundary. Everything, Neighbours mentioned that's fine.
Yeah.
I even put 2 trees on the verge, grass verge, like out the front here. This is not my house.
Yes.
But these fruit trees here, there's a dozen of them. I put them in, even though I'm only renting.
Yes.
It's getting holes.
Yes.
No, I'm not. No.
She's a good lady, isn't she?
What are you going to name it?
Lovely to come across these people.
Yes.
No, Daisy. Daisy.
So I had my hair cut. Did you notice?
No?
No, you didn't notice.
I do know you say. I mean, goodness, yes. I realised I talked to this lady yesterday about 3 hours, and so I'm sorry I was still in my dressing gown. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
She said the house was a tip. Well, it's full of.
You didn't
I suppose it was. I suppose it was, but I didn't notice. No, it's just. Yeah. So you're going to meet your.
Yeah. So I'll head off. Well, at last I finally came to visit you.
Lovely. Yeah. Oh yes, there's your room. Hey, come upstairs. So So this was a living room, and I commandeered it as that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where are you going to put?
Loads of space.
Where are you going to put Aria when she comes?
Oh, well, Aria's got around to come see this. When the place was empty, she looked around and I hoped she would take to it. She just said, oh, I like this room. Can I have this room here? One extreme to the other.
No, okay.
Look at the size of that.
It's big enough for her.
And these are the others who said this. So this is the strength of that one. Yeah, we know.
We did meet last
We did.
We did this weekend.
Oh goodness, more space than I thought. There's a lot more space in your empty, isn't there? Oh good. Isn't it nice the sun coming in?
That's what I got.
And if the heat comes from here, I can tell you.
Yeah, good.
Lovely, yeah. Yeah.
I came from 36 degrees in China, so
you'll warm this up easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, you see, I mean, big rooms.
Yes, they are big rooms, all right.
Yeah. So, one bathroom up, one bathroom down. They're all Christian blokes.
Yes.
Anyone at home? So now this actually is a lovely room, but you can see. This is where Mikey's going in a month, apparently. Okay. But nice to have a door onto the. In some ways, I felt this was the nicest room.
Yeah.
But I like my huge room because I can order for everything.
There's another room down there.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at that bar. Yeah, and when you need two suits, well, when you got 10 kids.
Yes.
And this was obviously some practical room, but I mean, again, you've got an outside and it's cute, isn't it? Garage through here. And we're outside. They're obviously
Can you ride the whole place?
looking to pull this out.
Yeah, you can ride.
Oh well,
Okay, have you got everything?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
nice to meet you too, Kevin.
Take care.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Beautiful day.
It's going to be up north. Yeah. All right, Marshall. Well,
Good to see you, mate.
I'll catch up with you when I get back.
Ah, lovely. Stop. Heavenly Father, just ask your blessing, travel and loveliness of being there. Full of blessings, Lord. Thank you so much for this time coming. Thank you, Lord.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. That's Marshall.
Yeah, bless you.
All right, all the best.
Look at ministry too, mate. Of course they'll have you preaching, won't they, man?
Oh,
Whoa! Oh, hope you're ready. Oh, well, you've done lots of studies you can use. Oh, yeah, everything, you know. But feel free to start from it. All you have to remember is, I so want these people to be blessed, and your preaching will be fantastic. That's all you're interested in, and they pick it up. They know you want to bless them, and they'll accept any faults then, no problem.
yeah. All right, Marshall.
Bless you, mate.
Take care. Bye. Very nice house. I'm impressed.
Lovely, isn't it? Yeah, just amazing.
Yep.
That's such nice landlords.
Yeah.
I mean, Christian landlords.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
I'm going back into this driveway.
Yep. But you see, I was told they were going to have to move out. They're going to bulldoze the one they're in, and therefore move into here. So I thought I had to move.
Oh, right.
Now they find they don't. Well, they knew they didn't have to, but I was told by someone else.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You don't have to move.
Not at the minute, no.
It's a nice central location too.
Ah, yeah.
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 All right, Marshall.
Bless you. Good to
Take
see you.
care. Lovely. Bye.
God bless. So he's going to the Philippines because he hasn't been with his wife 2.5 years.
Who?
Paul. That chap, Paul. He's going to the Philippines on Monday. Hasn't been with his wife for 2.5 years because of all of this difference. You know, couldn't get into the country. She couldn't come in. She still can't technically come in. She needs a visa, whatever it is.
Oh, that Paul. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. So on Monday he's off, and he's now a Methodist minister. You know, he's just on the qualifying bit, very end of it. Yeah.
Wow.
And he's a train driver all his life,
Isn't that cool?
and he's become a
Awesome.
lovely.
Oh, that was good. I was wondering when I was chatting away whether he's Christian. So
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Oh right, he's a Methodist. Well, whatever you call a Methodist, but he certainly is. Well, the Baptists used to say they're unconverted Christians, like the C of E. You see.
I don't never wonder whether a person's a Catholic or this or whatever. You're either born again or you're not for me.
So you would meet me at the windscreen place. You know where it is? Just in Woodchurch.
Why? How long is that going to take?
Smith. Oh, they need it for a couple of hours or something.
Oh, do you want me to pick you up? I'll run with you. Do you want to come back again? Oh, right, I'll follow you. Yeah. I'll be out in a sec. Give us a minute.
It's a warm place. Thank you. I feel welcome. I do.
Thanks for giving me that. And me. Oh, kids.
Thank you.
That's it. You eat them?
Yes, please.
Good.
I was wondering when I was chatting because that's quite open.
Bless you.
Yeah, that's quite open spiritually, isn't it? Like that talk.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that is really quite.
And I mean, the miraculous is off the planet almost.
Oh
Methodist,
yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So hopefully, and I was there, and I was thinking, well, is this guy even Christian? And I
Oh,
was
he's a
like,
lovely chap.
Yeah.
In his way, you know. But I mean,
that's great. That's-
you would say he was liberal, but I mean, he is a lovely chap. You know?
Right, so that's really perfect for him. You know, like
Yeah,
another
absolutely.
opening.
It's another view. Yeah.
You've got Marshall here.
Whoa, what a blessing. So are you going to go in the car and then you can come home with Dad and Marshall in the other car?
Yeah.
I'm going with you.
Oh, I'm not
Oh,
going
you-
to where it is at the moment.
We'll go with her if you like.
Who do you want
Whatever you
to go
like.
with?
Whatever's best.
Actually, there's no space to actually go there. Okay, Elsie, only Elsie can go. One person, this is all full of stuff, you're right.
What?
So you three are with me.
Who?
You
What am I
three.
doing?
You can go with Dad and you come back with
anything else to come, eh?
No.
Hello.
It's heading
Just took a ball out.
back out, must be on a noggin.
Yeah. You got to go. You got a glass feed, haven't you? I'll follow you. I'll have my headlights on. You'll know where I am. Keep me with you if you can. Where are we going? Right. You staying here, love?
Speed limit of 50.
Oh, I love that woman. I love it. Love the kids. We all need your love. We all so need your love. We so love you. So love your love. Give me your love for your love. Give me your heart. Let me reflect you. Sorry, that's not a picture. May I reflect your loveliness, your loving kindness, your goodness, the joy of you, the love of you. These wonderful people you put around me, Father. These wonderful people. Right, well, the rest of the recording is just noise, and because, of course, I wasn't thinking I was recording this. And, of course, when I when I hear it, I'm appalled that I suddenly say that I love this woman. And, I mean, she's married to, I mean, she's my landlady, she's married to my landlord. I love him too. And I just think, I stand condemned. I feel condemned just because of the words that I've said. And that's how, for a moment, I felt. I'm not quite sure why now, because when I hear just the few words that followed, well, I'm clearly in prayer to God, but I'm not aware of a condemnation, apparently. But when I listen to it, coming cold, if you like, from not expecting it, I'm shocked. I'm appalled. I stand condemned. And so I turn to God. And I turn to God in my way. We all have our own way of being with God, don't we? Of seeking refuge. Well, I do it through recording to you. Because I want to bless you. You're going to get into a hole just as deep as I'm in for a moment, you see? And this is an example of the way out. My way out is to talk it out with God, and I'm talking it out in this next recording to follow in this number series. So it's still 208.208.1 point something, whatever the next number is to this. But you see how God handles it when I come into his presence? Well, I hope you see anyway. Bless you. Thank you, Dad. Let me make it clearer again. You do see what the problem is at this point, don't you? Suddenly I feel totally accused. You could say in classic Christian terms, by the accuser himself. You've just said your own words. You love this woman, your friend's wife. How can you possibly defend this statement? I stand accused, you see? Even here I would want to appeal from the words that followed it, which I've included. Just a few of the words. And then it finished, you see. From then on I was just driving and there was nothing else materially apart from road noise and car noise, so I've clipped the rest off. It's not that I've edited it with a deceitful intent. You just have to trust me in that regard, but you know. But do you see, I'm dealing now with the Christian's plight. Suddenly, he feels he's accused, and he can't defend it. What does he do? He turns to his dad, his God. He turns to God, as I do I've seen it, because obviously this is in hindsight. I've seen the next recording of how he handles it, and I hope it'll be a blessing to you. And I hope you'll agree with God in letting me off in the circumstances. What do you think? Bless you. May you be blessed. Blessed by the love of our God, our Dad. May we all be blessed by his loving kindness and the way he comes to our defense, our rescue. So see what the advocate, Jesus, says for me in the coming recording. I find that it starts with my having repeated the first sort of 3.5 minutes of 2081.1. Not sure what the role of this is, but that's how it is. Thank you, Dad.